not do iniquity nor speak lies, neither shall a deceitful tongue be found in their mouth. For they shall feed and lie down, and none shall make them afraid.
Right, and that's the elect, man. And what it say that they're gonna not do iniquity nor speak lies. So that's about the truth saving the elect, man. All right, speaking right things, speaking truth things. What it say? Take heed to the doctrine and to thyself, and doing it, you're supposed to save thyself and that hear thee. All right, and we doing that by speaking this truth. Keep going.
Verse 14. Sing, O daughter of Zion, shout, O Israel, be glad and rejoice with all the heart, O daughter of Jerusalem. The Lord hath taken away thy judgments, he hath cast out thine enemy, the king of Israel, even the Lord is in the midst of thee, thou shalt not see evil any more.
Right, we're watching the fall of this kingdom. We're watching the Lord judge the heathen that's round about us, man. All right, before our very eyes, we seeing Europe and America break up. It's a guy that does the news, and he does it like gossip. That's what it's like. So he's got a press pass apparently, or he's able to get inside certain areas. I don't know for sure if he got a pass, but after the meeting, Vance was over there. The European nation spoke, and the nigga said we got Zelensky, I believe it was. He said we got to get our own army for Europe.
Y'all probably have to do less on it.
Yeah, he said flat out we got to get our own army for Europe. And Vance go on the stage before these people and say, Europe's Europe's biggest problem is Europe. So he's saying, no, y'all fucking yourself. Just follow what the fuck we say. Do what we say do. And the dude reporting is doing like America and Europe is breaking up. Like, you know, the relationship is going bad. So we're watching the change and what the 10 is gonna hate the whore.
Germany like saying United States, we don't view the same, we don't have the same views anymore. You got Canada. Shit, they talking about Canada trying to gear up for war against the United States, man. It's a lot of wars and rumors of wars, man. This shit, and it's all going on simultaneously while you got the Lord building up his army, literally right in front of their face. You know, because that's really what it is, you know. Can I hit this real quick? It's Ezekiel 37. I'm gonna start at I'm gonna start at the top, right? It says, "And the hand of Yahweh was upon me and carried me out in the spirit of Yahweh, and set me down in the midst of the valley which is full of bones. And it came and it caused me to pass by them round about, and behold, they were very many in an open valley, and lo, they were very dry," right? And he said unto me, "Son of man, can these bones live?" And I answered, Lord, thou knowest, right? Because look at the state of our people, man. Our people is dry as fuck right now. All right, but what's happening? Just like the scripture before, hey, you got Jake that's waking up right now, man. You know, it says, and he said unto me, "Prophesy to these bones, and say to them, O ye dry bones, hear ye the word of Yahweh. Thus saith Yahweh unto these bones, behold, I will cause breath to enter into you, and ye shall live," which is this understanding, right? "And I will lay sinews upon you, and will bring flesh upon you, and cover you with skin, and put breath in you, and ye shall live, and ye shall know that I am Yahweh." All right, which is this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding coming back to us, man. All right, and this is what's gonna save us, man. All right, being alive, with the Lord really giving us true knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, teaching us how to live. All right, but the point is some more down. He says, "So I prophesied as I was commanded, and I prophesied, and there was a noise, and behold, a shaking, and the bones came together, bone to his bone. And when I behold, lo, the sinews and the flesh came upon them, and the skin covered them above, but there was no breath in them," right? "Then said he unto me, Prophesy unto the wind," all right? "Prophesy, son of man, and say to the wind, Thus saith Yahweh power, come from the four winds, O breath, and breathe upon these slain, that they may live. So I prophesied as he commanded me, and the breath came into them, and they lived, and stood upon their feet an exceedingly great army, right? An exceedingly great army. And that's what you see, man. All right, and that's what you see, man. A mighty, noble, honorable army, man. All right, and it's all starting by this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, man.
That's
All right.
Hey, hit verse 16.
Huh?
Yes, Sharon.
This is Psalms 50 and 16. For unto the wicked Yahweh saith, what hast thou to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth?
All right, this is talking about the wicked, you know. What do you have to do to touch the Bible when you got the Christians, you got Mormons, Muslims, all people touching the Bible and they just off. You keep going.
Seeing thou hatest instructions and castest my words behind thee.
Mhm.
When thou sawest a thief, when thou consented with him and hast been partaker with adulterers. Sorry. Thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue fameth deceit. Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother, thou slanderest thine own mother's son. These things hast thou done, and I keep silence. Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such in one as thyself.
Right, so the Lord allowed these things to continue. He allowed the wicked, Job 9:24, he allowed the wicked to prosper. Psalms, what's that? Psalm 71. 71? Psalm 73 is wicked that prosper on the earth. All right, he allowed that, man, for a moment.
He said, "You think you on some level with me, nigga?"
Right, but keep
Fuck.
keep going.
And that should tell you the power we dealing with, man. You know.
Go ahead.
But I will reprove thee and set them in order before thine eyes.
And that's what you're saying. The elect being set in order before the world's eyes, man. All right, order how? Well, it started up that the wicked was said they wouldn't obey and keep his word. We've been set up in order by the will and power of Yahweh by this word. All right, this word is what's guiding us. What Paul said, be followers of me, as I'm going to follow Yahweh Shai. We know Yahweh Shai is the word. So that's the order that's being set up. And with that order being set up, what are the men of the Lord doing? Speaking against this place, man. That's why you see, grab Isaiah 43. All right, that's why you see the nations going at it. That's why you see America fucking falling. That's why you see the dollar crashing. All right, this nigga bought, he bought a pie chart. He bought every type of chart to Congress to talk about the problems with Doggy and what they're doing with these job cuts.
Mm-hmm.
All right, but then still didn't have a solution.
Right.
He said, well, we gotta have more production, but basically we're not having enough kids.
Mm-hmm.
So there was a solution. You saying all this, but ain't got a solution. The economists are going through it right now, man. Prophecies is happening.
Yeah, because the infrastructure is through too. Like you going to jobs, it's not enough plumbers, there's not enough electricians. A lot of these people are retiring, man.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, and the pandemic, it made a lot of people lazy. It made it like destroyed a whole generation of workers, man. Like by telling them, look, you can work from home, and then everybody got comfortable, and then like now people are going to work is damn near demoralizing the people now. People don't want to do it. So what do? They just get there and they just try to sit that 8 hours out. They do the least work as possible. And that's another thing. That's why like when you go, it's hard to find good help when you go like to get your car fixed, or when you go to get, like you end up in bad situations. You end up like the apostle went to go get an oil change, and then the dude didn't put the cover, the windshield or the splash cover. Right.
At the bottom.
Yeah, right on the car, right. So it ended up coming off, and then it's just like it's crazy, man. Like so there's a decaying from the inside, man.
Yeah, shit. The products fucking up. America don't make good shit no more.
America don't make shit.
Right.
That's the thing.
Yeah,
America don't make shit.
Right.
I got a quick precept. This is Isaiah 14:10. All they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become weak as we? Art thou become like unto us?
Right. America a fucking third world country now, man. Really. Alright. In America, big thing is to show you different parts of Africa like it's fucked up. But really, Africa is a beautiful country in places like Western African things of that nature.
Oh, they got money over there too.
Right.
Man.
You look at places like Jamaica. You know, Jamaica's a beautiful place, man. All right, Guyana. You know, these is Brazil. But on TV they show you all the fucked up parts. But really, America is the third world country. You know, a lot of the Hispanics that's moving over here and trying to come to America, those the poor. But really, Mexico City is beautiful, man. You know. Go ahead.
This is Isaiah 14:11. Thy pomp is brought down to the grave, and the noise of thy vows. The worm is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee.
Right. America's decaying, man. The dollar is through. You got everybody talking about the price of eggs. You know, the price.
I seen it where they taking the eggs out the dozen. It was like they putting like 3 in a little baggie. I think that was $2.99 or something.
That shit crazy. So eggs, 3 eggs is $3 for $3. You know, this shit is amazing to behold, man. And we are alive to get to see the fall of our enemies, man. You know,
to prophesy.
Right, and prophesy, right? That's right. Yeah, God. Is more to that?
Yeah, this is Isaiah 14:12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High.
Right, you see them trying to fly into the firmament. Well, really, they know they ain't getting there. All right, but that's really doing their pride, man. All right, they've been ruling over the Israelites. They call themselves the Israelites. Who else doing that? Then, hey, look, it's beauty that the brother brought that out a couple weeks. The elder brought it out, and when you look that word Lucifer up, it's going into the king of Babylon, man. It said the king of Babylon, man. All right, you know, which is referring to who? The elites, man. It's over with.
Yeah, it tells you in the chapter, isn't it?
Right. It's right. When you read up, it tell you, you know, you know.
Back off of them real quick.
No.
This is Jeremiah chapter 51 and verse 7. Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine. Therefore, the nations are mad. And this damn devil, the Lord blessed this devil with this rulership. And now you sit up and now all these people, all these other nations are pissed off at the doctrine, at the bullshit, at the tariffs and all the other shit that they had to go through with this damn country. But Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her, take balm for her pain. If so, she may be healed. And that's the thing, you know, they were talking about, you know, the brothers just got through talking about the eggs, the prices, how the other brother, D-Mash over here just got through talking about how the shitty ass service that you get, everything is just going down, man. This place is crumbling hard and fast. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let us go everyone into his own country, for her judgment reaching unto heavens and is lifted up even to the skies. Hey, the judgment is about to come for this place, man. Everything that you say, hey, you can, the writing is on the wall, man. You know, everyone see it. You know, everybody see it, well, except for our people, man. These motherfuckers just blind. But everyone's seeing that this place is coming down, crumbling and falling down. You see motherfuckers crying on YouTube, white women, white men, crying on YouTube about how this place was. They voted for Trump, thinking that he was going to make America great again. Trump is about to make America poor again. It's about to be fucked up. It's about to be the Great Depression. You know, but this shit is coming.
It's about to be worse than the Great Depression. You know? But hey, look, the damage is already done. They playing. If you think that he not going according to plan, you got another thing coming. This dude is standing with them with them imposters, man. He said, we're gonna take Gaza. We're gonna take it. You know what I'm saying? He said, we're gonna take it and we're gonna make it beautiful. So you're gonna enslave the people, all right, that was already trying to live somewhat peaceful over there. Which that shit ain't their land anyway. That's our shit. All right. But you just gonna take the land after you done already fucked it up. All right, and call it America. You think Russia gonna let that happen? You right there? No, it's not gonna happen. All right. You know, this dude on TV is promoting that he was the guy that was the cause of the you understand me? You know, that happened a couple years ago. He was the one for the Syrian. He was the cause of the Syrian. But this is the guy y'all think is gonna save y'all. And that's why the scriptures say, woe unto them that go down to Egypt for help, man. Alright? Y'all look to everything else besides the Holy One of Yasharallah, man. You know? You got it? I got one real quick.
Okay.
It's Zephaniah 1, and I'm gonna start at 10. And it shall come to pass in that day, saith Yahweh, that there shall be a noise of a cry from the fish gate, and a howling from the second, and a great crashing from the hills, right? Which is going into the different merchants, man. Who gonna buy this shit? The money ain't worth nothing. All right. And what's coming to the world, it's not just America, man. It's the whole fucking planet, man. It don't matter where you go, it's gonna be fucked up, man. All right, because what these people fail to realize is when they buying gold and everything, nobody's gonna fucking care about your gold when they hungry, man. Nobody's gonna give a fuck about gold. Nobody's gonna give a fuck about silver, and they little babies ain't got nothing to eat, and the damn woman titties is fucking dried up because she ain't ate or drank no water. Nobody's gonna care about no fucking trade in gold and silver. They gonna be, hey, your ass gonna become a commodity. These people gonna be in cannibalism and all type of shit. Gold. All right, we really need Yahweh Shema Shah to protect us from what's coming, man. You thought the Great Depression was bad. You ain't read shit. You ain't seen nothing. All right. It says, how the inhabitants of Mektesh, for all the merchant people are cut down, all they that bear silver are cut off. And it shall come to pass at that time that I will search Jerusalem with candles and punish the men that are settled on their lees and say in their heart, Yahweh will not do good, neither will he do evil. So the Lord, you niggas, this shit gonna catch you off guard. You think the Lord, you got guys that saying ain't no Great Depression? I mean, ain't no Jacob's trouble? Is you fucking crazy? Jacob already catching hell. All right? Not long is gonna be a time where they already singling us out. Even at a higher level, man. They women leaving them. They daughters is all on Jake Rod. All right? Not only Jake, but these fucking heathens. Jake conquering them physically, mentally. All right? Jake really raw as fuck compared to these fucking heathens, man. All right? And that's why the scriptures say the devil is coming down with great wrath because he knows he had a short time. Because all this speeding up is because Esau like, all right, you niggas the Israelites, well, let's see. We gonna oh, okay, we see the chariots. Let's go harder. Every time you look around, it's another fucking sickness out here.
Everybody talking about the fog on TikTok and
who the fuck you
is? Like it's a movie,
right? Yeah,
this shit
crazy.
Real life.
This shit crazy. This shit for real. They testing the fog and they got barium and parasites, all type of shit in it. Who the fuck you think he trying to kill?
Yeah, everybody talking about. It's been trending. I don't say everybody, but it's been trending. I was talking about having that walk-in pneumonia.
Yeah.
Like walking pneumonia is
I
being
think I
spread.
had that shit.
I mean, it's fluid on
man.
lungs.
Yeah.
That's all. It's from underlying sicknesses. So the flu or whatever, and that's just causing people to have this pneumonia. That's Esau doing what he do best, man.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
This is Lamentations chapter 4, verse 21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked. And what the brothers sitting up here saying, man. They look, the curse is slowly but surely coming up off Jake, but it's going over to Esau. And he's about to catch hell.
Jake's still under the curse.
Yeah, we still under the curses, but
Esau starting to feel it.
Esau feeling a lot of shit now. But that cup is gonna pass to you. And you're gonna and guess what? It's gonna pass double. In that time when we're in the kingdom, that cup is gonna be double.
It's already gonna hit them harder than it's hitting us because they've been living comfortable for so long.
Yeah. It's
In middle class, your mortgages. A lot of people bought houses thinking, when the rates go down, they're gonna refinance. And the rates ain't going down like you thought they was gonna go down.
Yeah.
They might not have a damn job to fucking refinance.
Right, you know what I mean? They jobs are getting cut. Hey, like my job, these motherfuckers is not. Look, they need to hire motherfuckers. They like, look, we ain't hiring nobody. We just gonna have them work overtime. You know what I mean? They don't know because the shit's so volatile, bro. We stump right now. But really, we only stump because we ain't got enough people. It ain't like it's a heavy workload. It's a false sense that we got a lot of work. No, we just ain't got enough people to run these machines. And they don't want to hire nobody because they see the market, how volatile it is. So they trying to downsize as much as possible to keep their machine going, to keep that money. Right?
It's Lamentations 4 and 22. I'm just gonna finish it. This just the punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity.
Right, this shit ain't gonna happen no more. This the last captivity, man. This shit ain't. We've been in fucking captivity since the 1300s. Since E came out the motherfucking cave, we've been fighting this nigga, man. Jake talking about 400 years, nigga. More like 700, nigga. Nigga, this shit has been terrible. That shit was a build up. From Jake going down, then Esau going to the northern kingdom, fucking him over. That shit took hundreds of years.
Well, shit, before they even made it over to the northern kingdom, had to take down Jake in Europe.
Right.
They had to take over the Ottoman Empire. They had to take over and get the papacy. Then work their way through Britain and Spain.
We was getting enslaved then. That shit is and then when they came into the fullness of their fucking power, all right, let's go get these niggas. Western coast on the west coast of Africa. Let's go get these niggas. Let's go get them. Round them up. All right, which was really, that triangular slave, that machine got the fucking moving, man.
Yeah.
But Jake was already going through shit, man. This devil's a fucking dude, man. This was his plan, man. If you think this motherfucker, give a fuck about you, and these the same people that cut your rod off and hung you in trees and made postcards of it, and they great grandkids got the postcards in some motherfucking box, and they bring them out during their little holidays to show the shit off.
Niggas always see that 400 years thing. That's I said that shit. It fucks with your psyche because it make you automatically think about 400 years ago.
Right. Yeah.
It throws out the fact that just
It do.
40 years ago,
Right.
50 years ago, 60 years ago.
2 years ago.
Well, I mean, they still doing shit today, but I mean,
Right.
but let's say 60 years ago, it make you forget about Jim Crow. It make you forget about the KKK forming, and this is right next door to us, Indiana. All right, these different racist cities like Joliet, Then you forget about how they put a nigga on the back of a pickup truck and drag you up the fucking road, killing you
By your skin.
painfully.
That's the same thing they did with the horses. Now they
This
just,
right. This
How they
50
doing
years
it with
ago.
pickup
They
trucks?
still do this shit. You know, they still do this shit, but they did it more openly back then, man. Motherfuckers forget. Let's take a little further back. That was 400 years. What about what they did to niggas in the 1890s, man? Right before the Great Depression, the Freedmen's Bank that was supposed to be a savings bank for niggas, they allowed the Edomite to take over and start giving out loans and investing with it. So they crashed that bank, and niggas lost their millions they had saved up.
and that's back then.
All right, and then right after that, the Great Depression happens, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, it's a bitch. That's like it. It's a female. All right, she found the bank slip from her family account. She found the forms, and she was going back and forth trying to get that money, and the government finally responded like, "We're not giving you shit." So she still got all the records to show that they put the money in the account. The money should be there, but the bank is closed.
That shit crazy.
Nigga, it was an investment. It was a savings bank that Congress is supposed to look over and keep and help for niggas, just for that money to get lent out to Edomites until the bank defaulted.
But the same thing they did.
And then they tell you straight to something about a bootstrap, nigga. Well, niggas would have savings if you didn't do niggas so bold.
Right.
That shit crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Then they do the research, hey, Navy Federal, how they treat niggas. And there's a lot of banks how they, you can't get a fucking loan, or if you do get one,
And your credit.
your interest be high as fuck.
And the
So
credit
because it's predatory lending, so they want you to fucking default on your loan, man.
Yep.
All right. It was a movie. It's a TV show called Them.
Yep.
Them.
Yeah.
All right. And the bitch was talking about how when niggas actually get houses and buy property, they increase the value of the areas. Because when niggas get a crib, look at around us.
Yeah.
Niggas that own cribs it's like Stanley.
Take care of my shit.
Like if niggas is like Stanley, stay off my freaking grass.
You know what? You know how. And I understand them. It take a lot of effort to keep your grass green.
It's because it's your house.
house.
All right, look, this happened to my block, and this is the hood. Some Mexican, they had them trucks. They pulled up the block, hit one of the speed humps, whatever. Some shit flew off. Some young regular nigga came up the street, pissed off. Oh, the Mexicans come up here dropping this shit. Cleaned the street up though. He cleaned that motherfucker up, man.
Yeah.
But then this is a meeting with the bank that she said, "Why are we doing this?" So Esau such a devil. Hey, grab Sirach 14. To whom will he do good? He does evil to himself, right? This man's such a devil. He figured out, well, we can make money two ways off these niggas. Give these niggas these high ass interest rate loans so you can get a crib in the white neighborhood,
14.
which would create white flight. So that means houses being sold. Then we can get more niggas that are buy the houses. That means the whites got to go buy more houses wherever they fucking go. All right, and they made a cycle. They found how to make the cycle continue because then niggas now what niggas want to do? They move to the city. Well, crackers moved to the suburbs. Now niggas want to move to the suburbs.
Add taxes, tweet.
Right, like Linwood. My cousin moved out there. Was crackers out there. He was one of the first niggas out there. Now it's all niggas out there.
Linwood,
Now niggas want to move back to they follow over the crackers, but Esau made this system.
Well, back in the day, the Edomites they had the hundreds.
Mhm.
Yeah, they had Roseland.
Well, no, see, first niggas had it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, them big ass brick houses back up by the police station, all that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, that's
West
exactly.
Pullman, that's
That was
niggas.
yeah.
Pullman is nice.
Them big
It
ass
is,
cats,
yeah.
them was niggas there. And remember, this another thing. See, people forget about 1919. A lot of houses, the shit got taken by Esau. They come through your neighborhoods now. When you look it up, you talk about the 5/8/19. They mention certain like cities like Chicago, but it should happen countrywide at the same time. Esau did this shit together. So
Like a lot of those buildings, shit, they was houses. Now they apartments.
they made them two flats, like
two flat,
the 2 flat on 48. That was one house.
like a brownstone.
It was a
That's a
brown.
lot
It wasn't
down
like the
there.
brownstone. It was.
Yeah.
And they came and made it into what they did. But nevertheless, when them crackers got back from war, they was mad seeing that Jake had also had money and had houses. They couldn't find jobs, but Jake was doing decent. Jake is Jake. Jake gonna figure it
They
out.
gonna hustle. Yeah,
So
yeah.
they did what they did and came against Jake, took them out their fucking houses, and the police made Jake move around. Not get the crackers away. Jake had to move around.
Yeah, they show you that in that TV show. Damn, what's the boxer name with it was a movie with the movie with the Italian boxer, but it was a spinoff with the black guy. But the newest one, he had two black guys in it. Yeah, Creed. But the other, the black guy that he was fighting against, he had a TV show called, it was like a witchcraft, I think, was it?
Lovecraft.
Yeah, yeah, that's a good ass TV show. They showed you that in there when she moved to the motherfucking white people neighborhood and shit. They came out like fucking with them and shit. So they bust all the little fucking, she went out, bust all the windows out the fucking cars and shit. And the police basically just came around because they was helping the motherfuckers anyways and shit. Yeah. They didn't show you that number?
Chicago riots in 1919 is what you'll type in. All right. But that's basically what happened, man. They was mad. Jake was doing decent, and they got them out their shit.
Yeah, because Jake is infamous for making shit happen.
Yeah.
Hit that Ciroc. But Esau fuck up their own to fuck us up because it benefits them. They said we get money on every side. These houses gonna be resold 2-3 times. That shit wicked. And read that scripture, Bible shots.
You got it.
Yeah, Ecclesiastes chapter 14 and verse 5. He that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good? He shall not take pleasure in his goods.
There you go, man. So Esau ain't gonna get to keep these riches, man. The joy of the hypocrite is but for a moment. He's willing to fuck up his own, to fuck us over, and to, of course, increase his riches. All right, this man is the fucking devil.
Yeah, boy, he don't want to see niggas. Nah.
Yeah, and also this housing market shit wicked too. When you read the law, when you got land, that's your land. If you sell that land, you get it back in 50 years. All right, that's you. Everybody go back to their own stuff in 50 years because your inheritance is your inheritance. Judah is for Judah, Benjamin land is for Benjamin, etc. Your family got that land, that's yours. You can sell it. You down on hard times, you want to move around, you sell it. They buy it after 50 years. Everybody get their shit back, man.
That's like
Esau making money by keeping niggas chasing after crackers running from niggas, and this is a fucking cycle. It's madness.
Yeah.
And then wonder why the housing market's so fucked.
Yeah, and another thing, the banks, a lot of times Jake don't get approved because the either the IRS or the banks don't have their like Jake could go and pay, like Jake could say like I'm gonna pay the shit off my credit so I can better my credit. The IRS won't report the new things done on the credit. They'll hold shit after you paid it off on your credit for up to 7 years. They'll hold that shit on that. And then another thing, even if the IRS does have the right numbers, the banks won't have the right numbers. So when you go to the bank and they run your credit, they come up with some old numbers, and you be looking at your shit like, wait, that don't match up.
Yeah, they don't teach literacy to niggas. Jake don't know how to work the credit because search like that, you gotta reach out to the bureaus personally, all right, to put the new information on there. You have to do it yourself.
make it hard for them.
But that's bullshit. They supposed to report it.
Yeah. So like, and my question is like, what the fuck are you here for then? What are you here for?
What's your purpose?
You know, like, what are you here for? What are you getting paid for?
And then like even with these programs that help Jake, you know, that buy houses. Like I went through.
Nobody hate niggas more than niggas.
Right, man. The program called NACA. Boy, that shit is terrible. You know what I mean? You know, that shit is terrible. That shit is terrible. So they get this illusion like they help Jake, but really, you know, they look into your finances and all that. But really, that shit is geared for women. Alright? You know, they run you through loopholes. They lose all your documents. Then you got hating niggas. You got niggas that's running it. So let's say you do save money and you good with saving. The guy that was with us, he was fucking up our deals, man. Alright, so I wanted to get an apartment bed. Oh, you gotta have this. Alright, Jake would lie and say, okay, well no, you need this much, and he would stop it from happening because Jake didn't want you to get that good. He didn't want that good deal to go through.
Mm.
All right. So not only are you dealing with Esau, you dealing with these fucking wicked ass niggas too. You know, and that's fuckers. Hey, a lot of you gotta remember on them boats, it was niggas helping Esau.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what's that nigga General Titus? That was a damn nigga. You know, that was helping. Not Titus. What's his name? Tiberius. That was helping. In 70 AD.
That's in the Django.
You know, it was a
He
nigga.
had two big Roman names, bro. I know
Yeah,
that.
yeah. It was a nigga helping Titus and Vespasian, man. It was a nigga.
And they say yeah, Django too. Samuel L. Jackson. Who
Samuel
that?
Steve.
Who that nigga?
You know what I'm
I
saying?
got something real quick for you.
Oh yeah.
This is Zechariah chapter 11 and verse 4. Thus saith the Lord thy power. Feed the flock of the slaughter, whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty.
Right, they kill us and then they feel like they you ain't the problem. Nigga, you turn nigga, your Willie Lynch letters, nigga, and also that movie Goodbye Uncle Tom, man. When they went into basically you get the smart niggas and you boost the smart niggas up and make them feel a certain way and then he'd be like one of us. That's a real thing. They do that shit. Alright? A lot of niggas that be supervised, oh my God! You guys, them niggas be worse than Esau. Give a nigga a supervisor position. You know what I'm saying? A low down nigga, a supervisor position. He gonna be on niggas worse than Esau on niggas.
And they say that sell them, blessed be the Lord, for I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not.
Right. I own people. Alright? Your TD Jakes, this fat F word. You know what I'm saying? You get it, I almost said it, but you know, this dude, all these Israelite pastors with all this money. Alright, but you say you love the Lord, you motherfucking piece of shit, bitch. Yeah, you Israelite camps who got all these millions of dollars, but yet call a nigga a bum. But that the scripture say, love your brother. You're a fucking hypocrite.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no way in hell I see some Israelites, if you got all these millions of dollars, you ain't gotta tell a motherfucker what you doing. Alright? You know your brother's fucked up. You send them a care package if you feel like they so fucked up. But you niggas so wicked and got that Idumean mindset. You a down niggas worse. You listen to the music. That's all niggas do is talk shit about niggas. Talk shit about your brother. You know? But Esau the one, hey, what's that rhyme you say? Spit that bar again. Say that. Rap about shit like that. That's what we want you to rap about.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just want to bring this out real quick. This is just in general. This is Job 20 and 4. Knowest thou not of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphant of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and even though E doing all this stuff, man, being a hypocrite, being joyful in his heart and seeing, sitting up here thinking that this money and all this stuff is gonna go and last. Hey, all this shit is about to come crashing down, man.
Mm-hmm.
This shit is about to come crashing down hard, man. That joy, the hypocrisy, all the bullshit that you've done throughout the years, all that's about to come to crashing down. But also, you motherfucking Jakes, man. The bullshit that y'all do, man. You 2/3 niggas, you sellout ass pastors, man. Hey, y'all joy about to come crashing down too, man, because y'all believe in this system. Y'all believe in this place.
You got Israelites trying to build New Jerusalem in Babylon. You got Israelites that's telling Israelites not to speak against Esau. If you ain't a sellout nigga,
Tiberius Julius Alexander.
right? Just like a nigga, long ass name.
That's what I'm saying.
Tiberius Julius Alexander. That was a nigga, man. That was helping Titus Titus and them.
Jew that helped take down Jerusalem.
Right,
That's what he's known as. A Jew that helped to take down Jerusalem.
Go ahead.
It's the book of 1 John chapter 4, verse 20. If a man say, I love the Most High, and hateth his brother, he is a liar. For he that loveth not his brother whom he hath seen, how can he love the power whom he hath not seen?
Right, I've even seen the apostle, give out advice to them brothers, man. Certain camps, he'll actually, a brother, go to the spirit world, he'll send his condolences, man. And he actually said one time, the brother, y'all need some help, let us know, man. You don't never hear this shit coming from,
Con.
you know what I'm saying?
I ain't know you heard them reverence the apostles.
No,
and
they-
not even
they
GMS
small.
in general.
Because we the prophets. I mean, at the end of the day,
If they scoff your house shy, how much more us?
that much greater. The servant's not greater than his master.
It's
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, so I did.
No, it's written in prophecy. You'll be hated by all nations for my name's sake. Even our own people, man. But what the scriptures say about that? What it say? When men shall revile you. Blessed are you when men shall revile you, when men shall remove you from their company, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? So they're not supposed to hate us, man. It's written in the scriptures. There's these people that ain't nobody talking about. That's that's like trying to be PC, trying to skate by and be cool with everybody. We tell it like it is. That's why people don't like us. You know what I'm saying? We tell you, we give you the straight skimmy. You know what I'm saying? We don't bullshit you. We don't have time for it. But people take that as offensive. And that's another thing. People in this country, in America, are weak. Hey, you'll get men from foreign countries that'll receive it before these weak American niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? Jake is touched by every goddamn thing. Jake, you tell Jake, man, look, the Lord said, if you do that, that's a sin. And the scriptures say the wages of sin is death. So the Lord will kill you for doing that. Man, the Lord ain't gonna kill me for doing that, and they get mad.
Not my God.
Because these niggas have been raised by their mothers, and they're emotional, and they get touched. Every little thing that happen, they get touched by it. Everything that go against what they want to hear, they get touched by it. But man, that's why people don't like us. You said what, Elder?
I would say I would say yeah, but now you mentioned it, it was Israel that Marshawn Lynch's football camp or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Well, one of the parents got mad and he talked to the kids. It was a female, of course, and it was a whole big thing with her because she's a fucking woman.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how these dudes are raised, man. They mamas made these niggas soft.
Mm-hmm.
All right, they can't take criticism, let alone being told the truth. That's really gonna put. Hey, this Amos 5:10. They hate him; they rebuke it in the gate.
Mm-hmm.
They abhor him that speaketh uprightly. So they already hate our Lord Yahweh Shai. Hey, that's in the book of Ezekiel. You said they will not hear you because somebody grabbed that.
They will not hear me.
Right. So how much more now that these niggas are overly emotional?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Sensual.
Yeah. Sensual. That's what scriptures call them. They all about the flesh and pleasure. So we talking about discipline. They don't want to hear that.
That's right.
And the scriptures say the Lord's, the law of the Lord is not grievous. The Lord ain't telling us to do something outrageous, man. Like monks. The monks, when they go through puberty, they got them drinking hop tea. Hops to suppress your testosterone. The Lord ain't saying do no crazy shit like that.
Yeah. Yep.
These motherfuckers over there, they try to keep them from going through fucking puberty, so they don't have their hormones going, raging. Drink some hops.
Yeah, man.
Fucking crazy.
Yeah. Or like like when you're a young man, like you're supposed to be full of life and energy. Well, like they'll say a little boy that's hyperactive, they'll put his ass on Ritalin. A young Jake, he hyperactive. Oh, they'll say, oh, you got this, you got something, you got this going on with you, and they'll give him Adderall or Ritalin or some crazy ass drug, man,
ADHD.
to kind of
Which is heroin.
Yep. Hey,
Those
hey,
is
Cat
the-
Williams talked about it. His son loved to run, right?
Mhm.
When they gave him they put him on
He
drugs.
said he put him on Ritalin and
Yeah.
so he dropped mid
Drop
Yeah.
mid-flight.
He said, "What you think about, son?
Running. Yeah. You know, but hey, our people supposed to be high energy in charge, man.
Especially
You
young
know?
men. You know, you're a
Yeah.
young man. That's what they do. My son run around all the time.
Yeah.
That's then. Well, you tell that nigga, hey, look, go tell your mama something.
Yeah.
You know, you gonna stop him from being a kid. You know, 'cause you know what I mean. Like, what the fuck?
I got that for you.
And then with witchcraft, and then that shit has effects on the mind, man. That shit'll fuck them up.
Mm-hmm.
It make your hormones unstable. All right, your mental be fucked up. You trying to get them to calm down, and then you got a 8-year-old kid that's thinking about killing himself.
Yep.
Now you got thoughts of depression.
Yep.
You know, now he want to kill himself because now the things he wanted to enjoy, this fucking witchcraft you giving him, is taking the little happiness of him being a fucking child away from him, man. Well, I love to see my kids run and fuck around all day. A nigga want to be, sit down.
Man.
Shut up, bitch. They kids.
It's like they healthy as an ox.
Yeah, you know, like shut up, let them fucking run. You know what I mean? Like what the fuck? They gotta sit in the house all goddamn day.
Shit, long term side effects of Ritalin: cardiac failure,
Mm.
Your fucking heart.
irregular heartbeat, high blood pressure.
Mm.
A lot, and that's the thing. Kids with irregular heartbeats,
Yeah.
heart murmurs, and shit like that. All that shit come from them fucking drugs. You giving them the fucking drugs before their body even develop.
The irony of this, another side effect. All right, say you have ADHD, they give you Ritalin to focus, right? Another small side effects: feeling dizzy, blurred vision, difficulty focusing.
Mm.
So you said if I got a problem focusing, but then you give them this, and it makes it difficult to focus. That don't make sense.
At all.
Hey, that's just like the antidepressants they give you when you come from war in the military. They said that one of the side effects is suicidal thoughts. Like, you know, but
Right.
I'm just supposed to make me happy.
Only way you'll be happy is with the sweet release. Take these pills.
Yeah. You'll be suicidal for about 3 months.
I'd
Like,
give
bro.
a child some damn lavender tea, some chamomile.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, first off, let them do what they need to do.
They
You know,
gonna get
stimulate
it.
their
Yeah.
brains, you know. And then when it's time to chill, give them some rosemary so they can focus, man.
Mm-hmm.
So they can, when it's time to learn, man.
Yep.
And also, the best drug for ADHD is ass whooping.
I was just
Mhm.
thinking that's great.
Mhm.
They ass
Get
whoop.
their ass
You
whooped.
just said that last week. I think whoop their ass, man.
That shit works.
A slapper get a nigga incorrect. You slap a nigga couple good times.
That shit will work.
Spare the rod, spoil the child.
My bad, Dad. I'm sorry, man. I was tweaking.
That shit work.
I got. Do you still want that Ezekiel, or I got another one?
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
you know, it's all the spirits. Back to win.
All right, I got this is John, it's almost the same. It's John 15:18. If the world hate you, ye know that it hated me before it hated you. If ye were of the world would love his own. But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you. Remember the word that I said unto you, the servant is not greater than his Lord. If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you. If they have kept my saying, they will keep yours also.
Right.
Right.
So fuck these people.
Huh?
You know, we holy, which means set apart. You know, we sanctified. All right, we're set apart.
Just like they hated Yahushua, man, and got him persecuted, you know, and hung him, man. They gonna do the same to us, you know,
Right.
our own people, man.
And really, they hate us because we only telling y'all what he telling us.
God.
We telling us what he telling us to tell you. We ain't telling you nothing that he ain't told us to tell you.
God.
This ain't something that we said. Ha ha! You know, we got a playbook. The scriptures is the playbook, the rule book, the playbook, the you know, and we telling you that off of that. We not telling you our own words. That's why the scriptures also say that the world don't hate you, it hate me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because I prophesy against. Oh, is it one to
just John 15:21.
Because shit, if we look, before we got this knowledge, I was a weed selling, weed smoking nigga. I was a nigga. Let's be honest. My motherfucking parents ain't never put me in. I got put out, but it was an easy come on home, son. As soon as I got this knowledge, get out. We didn't raise you like this. I mean,
That's what they say.
I mean, it was a get out. It wasn't a you can't come here, get the fuck out my house. You know what I mean? We didn't raise you like this. But damn, I'm fucking all type of bitches on my woman. She ain't going nowhere. As soon as I get this knowledge, bitch went fucking sideways, man. You know? Fucking everybody started, her fucking demonic ass mother told me, why you calling on that? If you stay in that, you ain't never gonna get my daughter back. I say, okay, good. The fuck, bitch? Like, you know what I mean? You think I'm gonna leave this, you know, for a bitch? Out your mind.
The world will love its order.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you mind if I grab some real quick?
Oh, yeah.
This is Matthew 10 and 34.
You know, it which proves to you, man, you can't get mad if your mama and them taking your sister's side and your sister a demon. You can't get mad your cousin them taking your other cousin's side when clearly you right. The world will love its own. These ain't your family.
Yeah, hey, get that Matthew 12. Matthew 11. Go ahead.
I think I might have it. This is Matthew 10 and 34. Think not that I come to send peace on earth. Oh, okay. No problem.
Read what you got.
Okay. No problem. Think not that I come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. For I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and daughter against her mother, and daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. And a man's foes shall be they of his own household. You know?
And how is that happening? There's knowledge, man. There's knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, man. Alright? Hey, because this knowledge literally makes you an enemy. Hey, look, man, my son did what shit was from, look. I told him, I said, look, you pray to the Lord, and you take the Lord serious, the Lord will give you to me. But I also gave him the flip side to that. I said, look, man, your family gonna start hating you, man. I say, trust me, give it time. You know? And so, I mean, it didn't take no time.
Yeah, they hate the Lord. So if you about the Lord, they don't hate you.
I mean, you send him off, lie to him, all type of shit. Well, that's what he wanted. He can't even call it, just have a regular conversation. You know what I'm saying? Fucking grandmama and them, you know, I mean, you love your family, but hey, look, man, this ain't your family, man. I mean, these people ain't your family, man. Because they like the Matrix. Any given time, an agent can jump on them and take over their mind. And now
they don't look at you the way you look at them.
Right.
Hit that Matthew 12:46.
That's the same as my brother, the same as my brother and sister and mother.
So that's plain. This is the family right here, man. It says there was a friend that's thinking closer than a brother.
Mm-hmm.
So your real brother is gonna be your friends, you know. And when you go into that word friends, like it says here, that is as friends must be friendly. When you go into that word for friendly, it's ra'ah, which means to feed, to graze, to pasture, to tend. So the man that's doing this work, that's teaching right things, that's a real friend, and that's a real brother. These other people, man,
they're your relatives. You related to them. You know, you got brothers that are fucking, you know, goddamn it, pay your bills for you if you fucked up, man. Alright? You ask your mama, you ask your cousin for $5, that nigga won't buy, that nigga will give you $5.
Man, I ain't got it.
You know what I'm saying? Whole time he was just flexing on Instagram or whatever, you know. Don't matter, but it's still. You ask a nigga to borrow $20, boy, it's like, you know, goddamn, nigga, just a dub. You know, a brother be like, that's all you need, brother? You don't need nothing else? You sure that's all you need? You can fucking get cussed out.
All right.
Cause you just,
Man, don't be all right, bro. What
right,
do you want?
what you need, right? You know? The fuck?
Jake will cuss you out
They could cuss your ass out. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
for not asking for enough.
It's right. You know, that's a brother. That's family. The fuck? That's real care, man. That's real love, man.
Yeah, that is.
You know?
I'm not gonna
Y'all here.
get this real quick. This is Mark. This is Mark chapter 6. Man.
Spirit.
Is that how you love one another?
No, it's I want to start. It's at 4. It's where prophets are. You know what? I'm gonna start at 1, but the point really is in 4. It says this is Mark chapter 6 and verse
Spirit.
1.
Same thing, y'all.
And he went out from thence and came into his own country, and his disciples followed him. And when the Sabbath day was come, he began to teach in the synagogue, and many hearing him were astonished, saying, From whence hath this man these things? And what wisdom is this which is given unto him, that even such mighty works are wrought by his hands? And we know right now they're talking about Yahweh Shai. Is not this the carpenter, the son of Mary, the brother of James and Joses, and of Judah and Simon? And are not his sisters here with us? And they were offended at him. But thus said Yahweh Shai, said unto them, A prophet is not without honor, but in his own country, and among his own kin, and in his own house. You know, and that goes to the brothers. You know, we sit up here and say that, hey, you know, your family gonna be the first ones to turn away from you and say all this bullshit. And just like Yahweh Shai sit up here and said, these are my brothers, and like my sister, and like my mother, those who who follow, who do the work of the Father. But here also, man, they don't even care for you, man, when you sit up here trying to give them this truth, trying to sit up here and tell them the right way to go. Sit up here it is, you go to church on Sunday, so-called the Christians and Muslims and all Catholics or whatever the hell you go do, and what have you learned? Not a goddamn thing. They showed you nothing. Yeah.
Smoking cigarettes in the back.
You know what I'm saying?
But here you got the men out there on the highways and byways that break these scriptures down to give you the full understanding, plain and value of the truth. And you're angry.
And we're not giving you meat. What we telling you is milk.
Yeah.
You know, we're not telling look, y'all can't handle steak. When we teaching y'all milk, man.
And that's why I say
You an Israelite. Love, you know, the Hebrew 101, come return to the Lord. You know, that's milk. That's something that can save your life, man. It's to save your soul, man.
Absolutely.
Giving you the true understanding that, hey, look, the Lord don't care about nobody else but us. Is that such a hard thing that the Lord really love you and only you, nigga? That's so hard to believe.
They want to bring in Esau, Edom, and these other heathens.
Esau, they want to bring in Ham. They want to bring in them fucking Ammon and Moab. They want to be eating calamari in the kingdom. You care how calamari? You know what I'm saying?
But here's the beauty of that scripture. Here's the beauty of the scriptures, man. And you know, the elder Saint Benji said earlier, you know, hey, this is not only to save you, but those that hear you. You know, but our people don't even want to hear that, man. You know, just like the brother said, you'd rather eat shrimp, lobster, and crab, and pork, and all that other shit. You'd rather die over that bullshit than understand this is not our rest in the kingdom that's coming. You know, the beauty of the kingdom that's coming. And we have no idea what the kingdom gonna look like. Yeah, it might say in Revelations the ground is gonna be like sheets of gold, transparent where you can see them, and the rubies. You know, but still, the Lord even stood up here and said in the scripture that no eye have not seen or ears heard what's gonna be there for us, man. You know, and here it is, we're telling you that a beautiful kingdom is coming. You better sit up here and dig scraps from a motherfucking man who been hated you for centuries. You know?
I guess so. This is Isaiah 48. I'm gonna start at 9. For my name's sake, I will deliver my anger. I will defer my anger, and for my praise, I will refrain. I will refrain for thee, that I cut thee not off. This is the Lord talking. So the Lord said, I'm gonna pull my anger just so I don't cut you off. You know. It says, behold, I have refined thee, but not with silver. I have chosen thee in the furnace of affliction. For my own sake, even my own sake, will I do it. For how should my name be polluted? Question mark. And I will not give my glory unto another. The Lord, like, look, man, I deal with y'all. I'm not dealing with these heathens, man. Fuck these people. You know? How many times the Lord got to tell you, fuck these people? You know what I'm
He
saying?
told them they nothing. He said they less than nothing.
Right, what the fuck? You're less than nothing? How
How the
that?
fuck you less than
Nigga,
nothing?
you're a little bit negative, nigga.
He
You
said
know?
you a drop of spit in a bucket, man.
You know?
A damn drop in a wave, man. Can you imagine a tidal wave coming at you out the ocean and the Lord compare you to a drop of it? That this is what you worth?
Insignificant. You don't even matter.
Damn.
You don't
Don't
even
get
matter. Right. You're a servant. Right?
Yeah.
It's verse 12. Hearken unto me, O Jacob and Israel. The southern, where's the rest of the word in that? What's the rest of the word in that?
Right.
And you people, you look, man. This is common sense. And what Trump say? He's saying, "Age of common sense." Age of common sense. This is common sense. I'm not manipulating nothing. I'm just reading. It says, "Hearken unto me, O Jacob and Israel, my called. I am He. I am the first. I also am the last." Right. So the Lord is telling you. What's another one? Malachi. I change not, so ye sons of Jacob are not consumed. It don't say. What's that? Psalms 147, 19, 20. You know, he revealeth his statutes and judgment to Israel. As for any other nation, he has not done so. Look, fuck these people, man. We should be worrying about us, the elect. We don't give a fuck about the rest of you niggas that don't care. You don't care, you will eventually.
Yeah.
I got one.
Hey, for every nigga that don't care, I got a better shot.
Right.
Exactly.
Oh, you don't believe? Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, you lose your mind trying to get a nigga to get this knowledge. This nigga fucking hate you, want to whoop your ass.
Mm-hmm.
You know? You got family members. Hey, look, man, something, you know, like scripture say, you got friends and mammon. Hey, look, man, you keep the nigga around for what he good for.
Use the word.
Use the word, don't abuse it. You know, some people really just fuck with you. Hey, let them just fuck with you. Be a friend, nigga. Be a fucking friend. You never know. You may need
He
to
is
pick
a
up.
planter.
Right, it's a planter, right? You know. The fuck. Cause at the end, man, fuck these people. Go ahead. You got something?
You got it. Go ahead. You go ahead. You
This is the
so
book of Amos, chapter 3, verse 1.
damn.
It's just that spirit.
Got you
Y'all been
back.
locked in all day, boy. Y'all been tagged. Y'all been tag team. Shit.
This the book
You
of
told him go ahead.
The book of Amos, chapter 3, verse 1. Here's this word that the Lord Yahweh has spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, ain't no
And the whole, what do you say? A little bit of the family.
whole family.
It don't say the whole world. It say the whole family of Israel.
From the time of Moses, only y'all people was in captivity on the Egyptians.
And we was the only ones that made a covenant with sacrifice.
Yup. That's Exodus chapter
We
24.
made a blood oath, nigga. Nigga, how you know you got witches, you know, they did. Hey, look, man, that oath can't be broken. Once you make a blood oath, it's over with. You know what I'm saying? Who else made that blood oath? Righteously. You got Esau, you know, making oaths to these left-hand spirits. Hey, look, the Lord controls all that.
Yeah, quads.
You know, our oath is with the Heavenly Father, man.
And y'all ever looked up the Edomite God Quaz?
No.
That's an ugly nigga, man. Oh man, I look that nigga up every time I want to laugh. I look up the Edomite God. His name Quaz.
What he do?
Man, that nigga's just ugly, bro. I don't even read the information. I just laugh at the pictures.
Damn. That's fucked up. But it ain't.
How you spell his name?
No,
How you spell his
It's
name?
You through with that?
Okay,
Okay,
go
verse
ahead.
2. You only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore, I will punish you for all your iniquities.
That's like you had kids. You're not gonna whoop nobody else kids unless they fucking with your kids. But for the most part, if you tell your kids not to do something, and you know you watch them fucking up at the park doing everything, you in the car watching the nigga. He don't see you, but you see him clearly, and you told him not to do it. And he doing it with all the other little badass kids. You gonna grab your kid up. You gonna hit it. Didn't I tell you, little motherfucker, not to do what I told you to do? You gonna get your ass whooped because that's your child. I mean, that's your dad. That's your father. Your father gonna whoop your ass. He gonna grab you away from them other kids, whoop your ass.
Yeah.
And you gonna have to deal with that ass whooping. Them other kids ain't gonna get touched because them ain't my kids. Fuck them.
And that's a beautiful analogy when you sit up here and look at the Lord. That's perfect. People can't even get that analogy. Like, hey, if you're a father, if I tell the first time my son, I might sit up here and say, hey, look, he might put his hands by the stove. I might just yell at him and say, hey, don't do that. The second time, I might yell and curse. But the third time, I might fly off the hinge and knock the shit out of him. But the whole point of the matter is, man, hey, we under the curses, under the punishment because of disobedience. And you can't even get that in your head. And this is something as simple as watching a parent discipline his child.
What we refer to is that we not had fathers, parents of the flesh. How much more the father of spirits?
Con.
You know, the Lord is even referred to as the same. You know, like damn nigga, like who else gave us? Where's the other rule book? There's no other rule book. The scripture. There's no other rule book. Where's the other rule book? How to live life. If you got kids and you told them not to do certain shit, they would have some type of note to, okay, this is the way to live life. The Muslims ain't no rules in there. They talking about young boys is pearls. That shit's off.
I'm talking about wiping fucking semen off, man.
You know what I'm saying? That shit is off.
They got rules. They got rules, bro.
It's off rules.
They're not supposed to eat pork.
God.
They still anyway.
They still eat crab and shrimp.
They eat shellfish.
Yeah,
You
that
know
shit.
what I'm saying?
They don't follow. They
Right.
told to honor the laws of Moses, to honor the prophets of the Bible,
Yeah.
but then they still don't follow the actual laws. Like they have their own shit.
Right.
Still be smoking. That's haram. Shit. Drinking in the haram. Shit. They don't supposed to be doing none
They
of
ain't
that.
supposed to drink. They ain't
but-
supposed to smoke.
Yeah.
But they be the biggest hookah smokers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where the hookah come from. Yeah, that's their shit. The hookah. Yeah. You know?
You know, this is Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and verse 13. Let us hear the whole conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Yahweh and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man.
That's simple.
And you can't even get no more simpler than that. Fear the Lord, keep his commandments.
And the laws is simple, man. I mean, really, when you think of it, just loving your neighbor, man.
The Lord summed it up. It literally is. That's the sum of the law.
Yeah.
Multiple times it got summed up.
Yeah.
Of course, keep Yahweh first.
Yeah.
All right, know God before Him.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then love the neighbor as thyself. And then it explains it in Romans why. Because if you love your neighbor, you're not going to commit. Let's grab that. Grab that Romans.
Mm-hmm.
That love gonna keep you from doing certain shit. If you love your neighbor, your brother, you ain't gonna want to deal with this woman. You just gonna like, nigga, that shit is off. You what the fuck? If you love your neighbor,
13.
if you love your neighbor and he
13,
down on hard times and he come ask you for a
Start
favor,
at verse 8.
why would you try to get usury from a situation when
He ain't got
already
enough
fucked up?
right now to
Right.
do it. What you get to? Why you finna
You
put
finna
interest
you
on
go
it?
interest him and he ain't got the
He ain't got to do the base part.
that shit is
The
wicked.
principle.
That shit wicked.
Yeah, start at verse 8 though.
This is Romans 9 and 8
13.
of 13. This is Romans 13 and 8. Owe no man anything but to love one another, for he that loveth another hath fulfilled the law.
Right. So that's the fulfillment of the law, is to love your neighbor as thyself, man. Go ahead.
For this, thou shalt not commit adultery, thou shalt not kill.
You're not gonna, if you love someone, you're not gonna fuck his woman because
Come on.
that affects him in a negative way.
Mm-hmm.
That's hatred. Go ahead. It says thou shalt not kill. You're not gonna murder someone you love. Go ahead.
Thou shalt not steal.
You're not gonna rob somebody you love. Go ahead.
Thou shalt not bear false witness. Thou shalt not covet. And if there be any other commandment, it is briefly comprehended in this saying, namely, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
And love worketh no ill.
Yeah.
If you love your neighbor, is that the
Yeah,
next
that's
verse?
the next verse. Love worketh no ill to his neighbor, therefore love is the fulfilling of the law.
There you go. So this Bible tells us really how to have peace
Con.
amongst each other, and it's gonna happen because it's gonna be written in us. All right. So that's the sum of it, man. Plain and simple. You're not gonna, and then you see your brother doing something wrong, you're gonna correct them because you love him. You want him to live.
Mm-hmm.
That's why this is called a labor of love. This correction is love. It says, "Thou shalt not hate thy neighbor any wise. Thou shalt not suffer sin upon him." Hey, grab that in Leviticus.
I was about to grab that. That's
So water, brother.
Mhm.
Grab that, man. And it tells you who your neighbor is in this same little area.
I have the Leviticus 19.
Good.
This Leviticus chapter 19 and verse 17.
Read.
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart. Thou shalt not in any wise rebuke thy neighbor and not suffer sin
Read that
upon
over,
him.
brother.
Leviticus chapter 19 and verse 17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart. Thou shalt not in any.
Nope.
Thou shalt in any.
Start over.
Slow it down. Rewind. Bring it back.
Leviticus 19 and 17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart. Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor and not suffer sin upon him.
There you go. So this lets you know, for one, your neighbor is your brother. So it talks about the neighbors. You have, of course, we have neighboring nations, but when it's talking about your actual neighbor, who do you live amongst in your nation?
I mean, at that time,
There's your same your people.
Your people, yeah, Israel.
So that's the neighbors. My neighbor is going to be, if my land is full of my people, my neighbor is my people.
Con.
hey, when we
Plain
was,
and simple.
when we was getting the law, who was we around? That's simple.
So that's love. To rebuke is love. To not rebuke and let wickedness
I
go
got that
on
right. Yeah, I got that right here. It's Proverbs 27:5. Open rebuke is better than secret love. Faithful are the wounds of a friend, but the kisses of an enemy are deceitful.
There you go. So enemy talk sweetly and let you go off. Esau go ahead and tell you,
You shouldn't
allow gay marriage. That's love. Love everybody. Allow this wickedness.
Mm-hmm.
Don't discipline your child. You gotta love your child.
It's the same.
What? That's why these damn kids are all fucked up because they not getting shown love. Love will be checking his child so you know how to fucking grow up to be a proper adult.
Well, Esau demon, right? Said this dude is wise, right? Because it's the same thing with the serpent. He told Eve, "You're not gonna die." He said, "We're gonna die today if we, you know what I mean? You're not gonna die today." No, but he was using like today, but literally,
I flat out loud.
right? He flat right. He did.
Don't say today.
He said, "If you disobey, you're gonna die that day. You're gonna die."
He said you would surely die.
You should surely
Oh,
die.
so
So.
I like it.
He just flat out lied, man.
Yeah,
He's
he
a liar
lied,
from the
right.
beginning.
This nigga,
He
right?
just made it sound good. He said you're gonna be as a god.
Yeah.
You're gonna be on a higher level. He make it sound good.
And then what
That's what
happened?
he's good at. He's the serpent. Just like he gets his people to get into his wickedness, his evil, by love bombing you.
Mm-hmm.
All right?
Love.
Yeah, meanwhile, it's all deceit. Man.
It is the love. bomb.
By peace, he should cause his crafts to pop. Grab the date 825. I don't want to butcher it. That's like Trump saying, "Oh, we finna occupy Gaza. It's so run down. We're gonna make it beautiful.
Right.
We're gonna build this, build that."
Gaza
But he
fucked
just told you that he's gonna
up. Take it.
have to replace these people. I mean, they gotta be moved. All for him to do this bullshit he's talking, he gotta get rid of people that's already there. But he leaves the good what sounds good. And we gotta take over Gaza. The buildings are destroyed. Who destroyed the fucking buildings? We gotta fix these buildings up. It's a nice area. We're gonna bring good infrastructure, create jobs.
For those people in the
But that means you're finna get rid of these motherfuckers that's already there, which they buildings is fucked up because of you. So
He said, we're gonna take it.
That's a slick nigga. That's a greasy
Hey,
nigga.
but there you go. His words are smoother
I
than
got that
butter.
right here.
Go ahead, read it, man.
Take it, smoother than butter.
You got the Psalm chapter
He's gonna give you
55.
jobs.
Yeah.
That nigga devil,
He
man.
said, it's gonna
He
be
the best at it,
It's gonna
man.
be beautiful for those people over there.
Oh
They're
man.
gonna love it.
Yeah, but he
They're
really
gonna
talking
love it.
about Amalek, making it nice for them
That's
over
what, that's what he
there.
was saying.
Yeah.
That was plain.
The book of Psalm chapter 55, verse 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but what was in his heart? His words, go ahead.
No, go ahead. You go.
His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords.
There you
That's
go.
the
That,
serpent, man. No, you gotta go out.
Sound like
that was the lies that this damn devil will tell you, man. And that's why I said never trust thine enemy, man.
Right.
You know, this motherfucker will say great things to you. Will sit up here tied in a bow, sit up here and give you smooth words, sit up here and give you a gift, all this shit. But guess what? All that's just because he got that knife right in your back,
Mm-hmm.
waiting for you.
You know,
Waiting for you. But they say he's smoother than butters, but he's a liar. Look at all the things he's done throughout the years. You know what? Actually, you don't even have to go back. Look at the fine print when you look at things you go and buy. You look at the fine print. Here it is. If you miss something, this motherfucker will take it from you. Those words smoother than butter. But here it is. You got that fine print. Well, man, if you miss this, or if you don't buy this, or if you don't sell your taxes or pay your taxes, we're gonna come take your house. We're gonna come and do your car.
Yeah,
It be
because
too
that's,
small. It's called fine print because it's just that it's too small for you to, for most to see. So you overlook it. You got all these words.
think
Of,
it's a
you're
line.
gonna get X, Y, Z,
Mm.
and then underneath you got all this little ass shit that's gonna fuck you over. Now when you do X, Y, Z, you fucked and they straight.
they
Mm-hmm.
even tell you about the shit that if you be thinking it's a line, that shit ain't a line. Them shit is this part of your contract.
Mm.
But it's so small, you gotta go in with a fucking microscope to see if
Yeah,
this,
do that
this,
shit like this.
this
Yeah.
real shit.
Yeah, yeah.
You
they
think
do
it's a
so.
line, but it ain't a line. It's literally motherfucking shit written out on the motherfucker. It's this part of your contract.
That's why they call him a. Why you think a guy labeled that motherfucker a forked tongue?
Yeah,
He speak double, man.
because
Yep.
even like it's clauses in your loan, right? Your house loan. If you do some shit, where they can request for the amount paid in full.
Right away. They give you a certain amount of days.
And
Yeah.
if you can't pay it, they take the house from you. So it don't matter about all the upgrades you done did. You made one mistake.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or didn't do something a
You could have
certain
been
way.
paying on the house for 20. You got a 30-year mortgage. You could have been paying on the house for 29 years, 11 months.
They can snatch
They
it.
can easily say, well, let's not say that much because there's only one payment left. Let's say you've been paying on it for 28 years. They can say, oh no, you did X, Y, Z. We need the 2 years paid now with the interest, not the principal only.
That's every
With the interest still.
60, 70 bands. Depending, you know what I mean? Some people have stuff like that's madness.
You gotta pay it off.
Yep.
And they'll take your shit.
They got that
No
thing
remorse.
called, what is it called? Eminent domain.
Yep.
They got that eminent domain. If they deem something that they need a property, they could come take your shit without question. Now they might offer you money for it. I think they will. But even still, if you say you don't
Not
want to
if
pay
it's
up, they
oil.
could just take it.
Not if it's oil.
You know?
Because Esau got something called a allodial title too. That's part of that too. And that allodial title, that's how you really own your land.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to get an allodial title because if you own the land, it wouldn't matter about the house that's on the land because you own the land.
Yeah, you could tell them, look, move.
Right?
You got to go.
If you can get the title, the land title, that house is yours anyway. If
Mhm.
you buy the land, the house that's on the land belongs to you default. But they don't sell you the land. They sell you the house that's on the land. So the Esau a bitch. And then come to find out the fucking land, the allodial titles, is owned by Britain, the Queen.
Mm.
And it's
You
a
buy the
whole-
land, you just know how to get the title.
Right, you're
You
right.
buy it a lot. It's just fucked up, bro.
You bet a lot. They give you a deed, but it ain't the allodial title,
Yep.
which shows ownership of the land. Because if let's say you got a house, you really don't have to buy the house. You really need to buy the land. If you buy the land, it don't matter. The bank can't take the house from you. It's private property now. They can't do shit unless they just be a devil and just go to war with you. You know what I mean?
And that's kind of funny, man. When you sit up here, and that's the thing. I know I might just slip off topic for a moment, but when you go into Genesis, when they talk about that serpent, you can sit up here and just say when Gad was calling this motherfucker with a forked tongue, you call these motherfuckers snakes. That should let you. You just think it should click in your mind that that wasn't a goddamn serpent that actually talked to Eve.
What do you call a nigga that backs? What do niggas call backstab?
Backstabbers,
Snake ass
snake
niggas.
ass,
Niggas
right.
talk like that now.
You know,
A
Because-
nigga punch you from behind.
And then he
catch
snake
off-
you.
He snake you.
Yeah.
you know, my whole point is, man, that just should give people thought, man. How in the hell can you be this simple, man, when things are right there in front of you?
Hey, so like
It's
it.
that strong.
To
though.
back to clarify that point earlier, the Lord told Adam, if you eat of the tree, you gonna surely die that day. The serpent told him, like, nigga, you ain't gonna die. But Adam didn't live to be 1,000 years. You know what I mean? He didn't live to be 1,000 years old. He was 900 and something. So even though the serpent knew he was gonna die, but the Lord was talking about
After
his
that,
time.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know,
I got one.
it's a beautiful.
So it's fucking Esau. The same shit. Just like he'd tell you, get the kids out the house. We're gonna take care of you. And now you got a bunch of mama boys, soft men running around.
Mistress Monster.
Right. So he'll lie to you in the beginning to get you to drink the poison. And then 2 months later, the poison you didn't drink, nigga, this shit
He
kill
make it
you.
look good. That's what
Right.
the whole was. Eve said what? Eve ate the fruit because it was good to eat.
It was good.
Look
Yeah,
good.
good to the eyes. Yeah.
Esau know how to package it up. I mean, he's coming the spirit of who? The tempter.
Mhm.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Genesis chapter 3, verse 1. Now the serpent was more subtle than
And
any
give
beast
Revelation
of the
12.
field, which Lord Yahweh power had made. And he said unto the woman, Yes, hath the Most High said, He shall not eat of every tree of the garden. This is what you're going to get at, right?
All right, that was like interesting.
Oh, it's like, bro. It's
Yeah,
like.
But you got it. Go
Spirit.
ahead. What you got?
Verse 2.
Yeah.
And the woman said unto the serpent, We may eat of the fruit of the trees of the garden. So, just to back what y'all brother saying, that Esau, he's that snaky ass dude, man. He's a serpent, he's more subtle, he's tricky.
Mhm.
And you know that
He
serpent.
know to go. He knew to go to the woman too.
Yeah.
He knew to catch her off guard when Adam wasn't around.
Yup. Verse 3, but of the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden, the Most High hath said, Ye shall not eat of it, neither shall you touch it, lest ye die. So, Yahweh gave Adam the breakdown, and Adam gave Eve the breakdown, all right, not to touch that tree or eat it,
What's the deal with them? Don't talk to them. Leave them niggas alone.
Right.
Don't parlay with them.
Yeah, don't mingle. Right.
All the
right.
other nations you can talk to. The other peoples, but this
Leave
right
them
here
alone.
you can't talk to.
And that's the beauty of the Lord. He always comparing us to he compares people to brute beasts. He compares us to tree. But in there, he's comparing a tree to a person or a nation of people, trees.
That's
Well, that's what you call it, your family tree. I mean,
Yeah.
even today, the themes of the Bible still reign today. Like
Yeah.
we still say these same things,
Yeah.
nigga. Like
It's in our spirit.
a quick example. Samson said, "You have not plowed with my heifer." There's another name for a cow. He called this bitch a cow. Nigga, growing up, my grandma used to call
My sisters,
yeah,
heifers, and
call them
yeah.
cows and heifers. I never knew what a heifer was.
I did
They would sometimes say cow, sometimes say heifer.
Mhm.
So when I read Sam's, I'm reading Judges. I say, oh man, this is proof. I ain't never heard of
It's in
anybody
our
call their
spirit.
daughter heifer.
Yeah.
That's some Jake shit.
Hey, I'm on my grind. The scripture say the grind is your
Yeah.
season.
Yeah. Come
Yeah.
on.
Right.
Like
They
Crib.
that whole song. Yeah.
Yeah, the crib, yeah.
That's another one. Crib was a good one.
Yeah.
To this day, Jake called their house their crib.
Niggas still
Mhm.
talk like that.
All this, yeah.
That's how you know. That's how you know it's us.
Yeah, we the chosen.
He's on.
You want that Revelation swift?
This nigga.
That's
This
the
nigga.
one that's.
Oh.
This nigga only put fucking salt and pepper on his hamburger.
Go ahead. That's
Book of
it. That's
Genesis
it.
chapter
Do that.
3,
Right.
verse 3, but of the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden. The
Oh
Most
yeah,
High
I wanted to
hath
make
said,
the point. When Yahweh healed the one blind man, he said, I see people walking in the trees.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Ye shall not eat of it, neither shall you touch it, lest ye die. And the serpent said unto the woman, ye shall not surely die. That was the lie right there. Verse 5, for the Most High doeth know that in the day ye eat thereof, then your eyes should be open, and ye should be as gods, knowing good and evil.
Right, because he was saying this nostril here is going to turn you up. You're going to be a god when you get this. You're going to be elevated.
You gonna be, you gonna know
You know?
both sides.
Go ahead.
Listen to the doctrine. Oh man, you're gonna be on top, man. You gonna, man. Verse 6, and when the woman saw that the tree was good for food, and that it was pleasant to the eyes, and a tree to be desired to make one wise, she took of the fruit thereof, and did eat, and gave also unto her husband with her, and did eat.
So it explains that it's not an actual fruit because it said what? It was to make you wise. It's talking about doctrine. All right, and in this case, false doctrine. It was lies. It tells you that the precept of the Hosea, the fruit of lies. All right, it talks about the serpent in Psalms. Psalms 58, man. Hey, grab that. Let's read that. Let's read that Psalms 58.
And it also shows you Eve, man, ain't satisfied with shit, man. Ain't never satisfied with nothing. You see Adam all that time, you know he didn't sit up there and go against the laws. The moment, hey, women always looking for something, man. Always want something
He
different.
called it lack.
Yeah,
Yeah, he tricked her. He manipulated her.
Yeah, he called it
She
lack.
the
Yeah.
weaker vessel.
yeah,
And Adam was supposed to correct her.
yeah, he was.
Go ahead, Psalm 58. Start at 1.
It's Psalms 58 and 1. To the chief musician, Altai Chith, my tongue of David, do ye indeed speak righteousness, O congregation? Do ye judge uprightly, O ye sons of men? Yea, in heart ye work wickedness, ye weigh the violence of your hands in the earth. The wicked are estranged from the womb, they go astray as soon as they are born, speaking lies.
Mm-hmm.
Their poison is like the poison of a serpent.
That's why that's called the serpent. All right? Because the poison they have is the lies, man. That shit will do what? Kill you.
Doctrine.
You shall die the day you eat it, man.
Yes, sir.
And
All right.
their medicine even. I was thinking about them fucking them shots they get.
Ozempic.
Yeah, the Ozempics. So what's
Weight
happening
loss.
is,
Well, it's not weight loss, man. They just using it for that.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
that's a
diabetes.
side effect.
Yeah, what they saying is goddamn motherfuckers' stomachs are shutting down. You know what I'm saying? So they saying.
Well, let's not mention that because
Oh,
we
yeah,
don't know if there's a real
yeah,
side
yeah,
effect. You
yeah.
get a damn medical misinformation.
Yeah,
Back to the scripture. Go ahead, back to that Psalm 58.
This is verse 4. Their poison is like the poison of a serpent. They are like the deaf adder that stoppeth her ear, which will not hearken to the voice of charmers, charming never so wisely. Break their teeth.
Right, so they're not gonna hear the truth. They can't speak the truth. He's a liar from the beginning. All right, he loved it. That's who he is. So grab that Revelation 12. Let's see who this serpent is.
You want me to start?
The one.
This is Revelation 12 and 1. And there appeared a great wonder in heaven, a woman clothed with the sun and the moon under her feet, and upon her head a crown of 12 stars.
Right, which we know that this one represents Israel. Was that Jeremiah, I believe the 5th chapter, because I've likened Israel to a comely, delicate woman. All right, then we have the dream of Joseph that lets us know that the 12 stars represent the 12 tribes of Israel, and that sun and the moon and Joseph's dreams represented the father and the mother. All right, represent the nation of Israel. Go ahead.
And she, being with child, cried, travailing in birth and pain to be delivered.
Mm-hmm.
And there appeared another wonder in heaven, and behold, a great red dragon, having 7 heads and 10 horns, and 7 crowns upon his heads.
Right. So this happening out of space. This happening by Lake Michigan. Let's see. Keep going.
And his tail drew the third part of the stars of heaven, and did cast them to the earth. And the dragon stood before the woman, which was ready to be delivered to devour her child as soon as it was born.
So it explains the third part of the stars right there. For one, understand the 12 stars represent the 12 tribes of Israel. If 3 stars are attacked, what does that mean? 3 of the nations were attacked: Judah, Benjamin, Levi. And when did it happen? When they tried to kill the son being born, which Yahweh Shai. So clearly, this red dragon is the Romans.
King Herod.
All right, that's plainly explained right here in Revelation 12. The 3 stars are explained, not Satan fighting that. So in your mind, in Christianity, Satan takes down 3 stars with him and brings them to earth. You put him in a goddamn gauntlet glove like Thanos.
That's probably what they got that from.
Like, that shit crazy. Go ahead.
And she brought forth a man child who was to rule all nations with a rod of iron, and her child was caught up unto God and to his throne.
So this explains the vision that's being seen here. You can't get around it. It's talking about the Romans, due to order of King Herod, coming to capture Yahushua. All right, and when I say capture, they kill him. They killed all the sons under the age of 3, I think.
Yeah,
Two. Under the age 2. Go ahead.
And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels, and prevailed not. Neither was their place found any more in heaven.
Right, and this goes with Daniel 12. Michael is going to fight for who? The Israelites, man. And Esau was going to lose his power. I beheld Satan falling as lightning. Esau's going to lose his power. Right. Go ahead.
And I heard this is Revelations 12 and 9, and the great dragon was cast out. This is Revelations 12 and 9, and the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. And I heard a loud voice saying,
and that was the point, really.
Okay.
All right, they called the devil the old serpent. So the nation that was prophesied right here in this vision about the war to come,
that old serpent,
which is called the old serpent. So the Romans, all right, is the devil. All right, that's who the serpent was, man, a man, and that man has a seed, a bloodline, and that bloodline is the Edomites, man. All right, plain and simple. Hey, we get it on Malachi 1 and 4. That's the wicked. That's the seed of the wicked.
This is the book of Malachi chapter 1. Now let me start at 3. And I hated Esau and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. And that's a cut to you Christians out there talking about, oh yeah, God loves everybody. No, Yahweh, the Heavenly Father, hates a nation, a particular nation. But this is the point right here. Verse 4, whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down.
Which the beast who deadly wound was healed. All right. Yep. Rome 2.0. Rome came back. All right. Which now is the little horn America. It was always prophesied in Daniel that Rome will have a second saga. That was that little horn.
Birthed by Great Britain. First, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord Yahweh hath indignation forever.
There you go. The border of wickedness whom the Lord hates forever. All right. They are the wicked one. The devil. All right. Referred to as the serpent. And after that, referred to as Cain. Then after the flood, referred to as Esau. Plain and simple. Because John 8 chapter says, you and your father the devil, he was a murderer from the beginning. Who committed the first murder? That was Cain. He got that curse.
And lied too.
Yeah.
You must say real even do, which goes to show you that he's the serpent. Upon his belly he should go.
So right, meaning he's gonna go after his desires, his flesh. Not as the serpent lost his legs, now he got a slipper. That shit crazy, man.
Madness.
madness.
What do you close us out?
Alright, so with that, we hope it was edifying. We want to give all praise and honor and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakudash.
that belongs to the apostle, it is a great millstone. Salutation, brothers, pushing the forward, the truth to say that we charity. Shalom, and the Bible.
A Bible ball.
Man, I can't wait till we get these new bodies.
My legs definitely just making me
Man, I sit down there.
right, that's